Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful, special day today. A wonderful, special day today on this wonderful Thursday. Wait, today's Wednesday. Oh my God. I put on my schedule today that it's Wednesday. It's not. But I think people figured it out. They realized it's a typo. I just realized that. I keep forgetting today is not, not Wednesday. It feels like does it feel like a Wednesday to anyone else? Because I put in all my stream schedules. I'm like, come to my stream today, Wednesday, August 1st, not Wednesday. But if you see that, just know that I corrected myself in my head several times and then still wrote Wednesday. I just know how you can make fun of me for that. But welcome to another live stream. This live stream, what we'll be doing is hi Lalo on Twitch. You won a house. Congratulations to Lalo who just won a house. Oh my gosh. Let me know what data center or world you got your house on. Was it Dynamis? So it's the best place to get a house right now. Dynamis or Oceana Data Center, if you're on either of those. But this live stream we will be making GIL, maybe crafting, doing roulettes on Aether. I want to do roulettes on Aether. I'm going to do those a little bit later. Not later, but we're going to just hang out, gather, find some ways to make some GIL. And then once some folks come in, or more folks come in who maybe want to do roulettes with me, or I'm just going to give people time to show up. And if there's people that want to do roulettes, we'll do roulettes. If there's not people who want to do roulettes, I'll do roulettes myself. And we'll do it that way. So that's the plan today. Making GIL gearing. I want to gear up my character. I want more. Well, actually, pretty much already have. Yeah, I already have my gear. I just need another ring. I've got my healer gear. We're at 710. Yeah, because I'm gonna be jumping into the Savage raid, M1 Savage on Monday. In Party Finder, I'm just jumping in solo by myself, doing it, just checking it out. We're gonna see how far we get. We're gonna see what doing a Savage in Party Finder feels like again, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe we'll clear it on that Monday. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I said I'm gonna be live at 6 p.m. I might change it to 10. I'm just trying to figure out my schedule because my work schedule is changing a little bit. So I'm trying to figure things out. So just bear with me there. It might be 10 a.m. just to give myself some more time throughout the day to prog, because I'm just gonna want to spend a lot of time progging on that Monday. We'll see. We'll see what we do on that Monday. Digital booklet, welcome in on YouTube. Hi, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Heyo. Hello. But that's our plans today. It's just hanging out, making GIL, figuring out ways to make GIL. You can tell me the ways that you're making GIL, and then I'm gonna do some things that I've been doing to make GIL right now, and maybe working towards other things that are gonna help me make GIL. We're just gonna make GIL today and gear our characters and just get currency, get some stuff we need, do some other stuff, and possibly we may also do the watch Meki role quest a little bit, just to help level our crafter gatherers a little bit. So if we do decide to do that, that's more of an up in the air thing. I have this little pop-up thing that says watch Meki spoilers. So if I do that, you'll know. If I'm in a quest, you'll know it's that, and that you have that warning to dip out. So have a little visual there for those who are watching, or if you're watching the stream back in, it's not divided into sections. I should divide it into sections, but if it's not divided, you'll see that. If you see that anywhere, you'll know. Oh, okay, don't pay attention to that, so I don't get spoiled. Or if you don't care, you can watch it. So that's my plans for today, because I do want to get some of the crafter currency, some of this stuff, but I think I can get some of that through the because I'm gonna do probably custom deliveries first. I want to do some custom deliveries. I haven't done any this week. I don't think I did any last week, so we gotta get our currency back up. We gotta start doing that again, because that's gonna make us a lot of GIL, is selling that currency because I just buy the crafted gear off the market board, which really isn't that bad. As long as, you know, all I had to do was get a hat, a top, pants, and a hat, top, gloves, and pants. That's all I had to do, which is about 2 million gil, a little over 2 million gil for all of that, which really isn't that bad for new crafted gear. 2 million gil, if you're someone that has a lot of gil on you, that's really not bad at all, in my opinion. I don't think it's bad. Now, if you're gonna try to pentamelt all of that, that's gonna be a lot more gil probably, because it's, I think during this first patch, the Savage patch, trying to get all of that materia is much harder because you don't have all these resources that you're building up materia over time, and it's brand new materia. So it's a little bit harder to acquire that. Whereas once you get later in the patch, pentamelting to me gets a lot easier because you've been doing your tribe quests or your allied society quests. You've been doing, you know, all this other stuff where you can kind of obtain the materia that way. Now you have hunts. You also have PvP. You can gain materia that way. So there's a lot of options, but it still feels harder to me to get now. But I'm gonna go through all the roulettes today. We're just gonna go through all of them. I did them all pretty much yesterday. All the ones I wanted to do. And we're gonna level some characters, and then we're gonna get some of the materia currency. We're gonna get more materia. We're gonna do expert. We want to max out our battle currency here. Here we want to get to 450, and then I want to just gain some more aesthetics, and then spend some of that on the craftable material, or craft material, and then sell it. At the same time, I want to make more gil because I do want to put some gear on my. I want to gear up my summoner. I want to gear up my casters because that's kind of what I'm going to jump in between right now. It's white mage and summoner if I'm going to do an extreme or savage. So that's my plan. That's what my goals for Dawntrail is, jump in between for the battle content. Those are my goals. Now that I have other stuff where I want to make gil for furniture and housing projects. So once I have geared characters that, you know, the stuff I want to spend gil on, I'm going to start making gil for those projects, because we got lots of stuff cooking behind the scenes in terms of housing projects and cool venue projects, cool games that I have planned, interactive experiences. Lawless says, hope it goes well. I need to start getting tomestones. Yeah. Capping them is always a good practice if you've caught up, because, you know, even if you don't spend those 450 this week, you'll at least have that 450 banked, because you can't go back. So right now you'll only be able to have 450, and then, you know, next week you can really spend three weeks or so just banking it before you decide what you want. If you don't know what you need or you haven't found that yet, you can at least bank that currency and then figure out what you want to buy with it later. So it's like you have like 4 weeks, a whole month to bank all of that before you even spend it. So plenty of time for you to decide what you want. If you want to go with a best in slot, or if you're just like, I don't really care about that, I want to just spend it on something I want or something visual that you want. But always good to cap out, or sometimes you don't always have to cap out either, because it's a game, and if no one's relying on you to cap out, if you're not part of a static, then it's not really affecting anyone. But if your goals are to gear your character, or, you know, you want to get that stuff as soon as possible, capping out always is, you know, it's going to benefit you. All right, let's do some of our custom deliveries and talk about, you know, what you're doing. What are y'all doing to make gil right now? Because this is kind of this time when there's a new Savage release. This is like one of the most pinnacle times to make gil really fast, because one, there's new food that people need, which I gotta get that as well. New raid food, pots, all the materials to create all of that, and the crafted gear, all the materials to create that, the crafted gear itself. You can make gil off of all of that stuff if you're not raiding, or if you're just buying the gear, and then you can go back and say, all right, I have my gear that I need. Let's just go acquire all of this material and sell it. That's what I'm doing right now, especially with the currency bot crafted materials, stuff that you get from tombstones, tombstones of aesthetics, and the stuff that you're gonna buy from purple crafters and orange scripts. It's gonna go for a lot of gil, and you're gonna bank heavily off of it if you know that's the way you want to use that. You will bank lots of gil off of it. So let's look at our timers and see who's I gotta level up Margaret. We're gonna wait until things are in a lull before I go back and level up Margaret. I know that I need to. I neglected I haven't even done the final extreme of Endwalker, so you can kind of see how once Endwalker was in its final stages, I kind of neglected the game and was working on other things and didn't really want to do a lot of the side content. But we'll go back and, you know, it's not going away, it's always there, so we can always go back and fix that. The Millions has a fishing bonus. Let's see. Can I even get the bonuses from them? Okay, I can get purple crafter scripts. I mean, that's good. We need to at least use it, right? And I don't think until I'm level 100, yeah, then I'll see the difference there. Which that's okay. I still get the full amount of purple scripts. I just won't get the orange scripts until I'm level 100. But I gotta level up, you know, I'm not gonna get there unless I start doing this. So I'll level up Carpenter first. Carpenter is, I feel like, a really good crafter level up because I feel like most furniture is made with Carpenter. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just a lot of furniture, especially just anything wooden, you know. And there's a lot of wooden furniture that's heavily used, so always a good thing to use. Damn. Was it Charlemagne? Yeah, Charlemagne. Has the bonus this week. I don't even know what is the, does anybody know what craft material is being used a lot through scripts? The stuff that's going for a lot of gil, something I can really profit off of? Or do y'all not want to give away the secrets? DJ Gundam, hello, welcome in on Twitch. DJ Gundam says, I got a few ways you can make gil chili, and none of those ways are gonna be oh. Well, yeah, there's other ways too, but Zarky, welcome in on Twitch. People are farming tacos with Culinarian. People are farming tacos with Culinarian for scripts. Oh, okay. What about Levs? Is there like a really profitable Lev quest? Arcana, welcome in on YouTube. Arcana says Carpenter does have a lot of furniture and some right side item and some right side items sometimes. Oh, like they're your accessories. Gundam on Twitch says, I wish I had ways to help people make gil. I like seeing people have banking game. We'll soon, of course, we'll have the Unreal Trials. I know that's one of the major ways people make gil, is the Unreal Trials. And I mean like lots of gil. That's really the main, most of the people that have that really wild amount of gil, that I hear them talk about how they sell the mounts from the Unreal Trials. It's really a great way. I'll have to see what the people do Criterion as well. I don't know how much they do it though. They sell those mounts too, can go for a lot, but I feel like it takes a while to get there. Whereas Unreal, you can it's just kind of a weekly that you can do that doesn't feel exhausting, that people are always doing, and you can always get that currency and then sell the mounts. Or just save up that currency and then immediately buy the new mount when it comes out through Unreal, and then make a lot of gil through that. All right, where do we need to go? We need to go to Charlemagne. Zarky on Twitch says they don't give 3 turn-ins for leaves anymore, so they aren't as profitable, especially with the price of crafting material right now. Makes the scripts a lot more profitable. Okay. So script items are people are farming tacos with they're farming tacos with culinarian for scripts. So through like they're crafting tacos. Is that the stuff that you turn in through the script turn-ins? Yeah, I think that's what you said. That's a good idea. We'll have to try that. Is it a level 100 culinarian thing? This music's beautiful. All right, we need art supplies. So big for my videos. Oh my gosh. Oh, everything is all over the place right now. On my crafters. I need to fix this. Oh my word, okay. We'll be fine, right? Where's everything at? Okay, we have like that. I have everything unorganized right now. Restores durability. Okay, we want that like here. Touch actions. There, synthesis actions. We want these like up here. Oh god, I have everything mixed up. So when I moved to PlayStation 4, all my buttons got mixed up. I haven't switched it over. I need to just transfer my PlayStation 4 stuff over. I don't know if I'd have to. We'll see. It's a lot of time that I don't have right now to figure all of that out. Gundam says, is the firm still a good place nowadays? Is it for making gil? I don't know. I haven't really tried too much personally. Oh wow, okay. We just immediately got that. I haven't really tried. I have something from the scripts that are obtained here in the firmament that is selling for like 350,000 gil. That's been on my, it's been in my retainers forever. They've been trying to sell it forever, so I don't know if selling stuff through scripts here is really a good option, But people are always buying the materials, the crafting materials that you get from the diadem. So I don't know how, again, like time wise versus profit, you know, if it's the best option. But it is something people are always doing because this is a kind of a key place people level their crafter. So there's always a need. There's always a demand for the product, you know. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That should immediately, nope, not yet. Saint, Raina, welcome in on YouTube. Saint says sometimes you can get glams emotes from the firmament gift boxes from, oh right, yeah, from doing the fates. Those sell pretty well. Forget about the fates that you can do and get that kind of stuff. So yeah, and that's a pretty easy thing to just jump in and do. And there's a timer for that you can track to see when that's happening. And there's people that there's also crossworld link shells that will let you know when those are happening. So there's a lot of ways to kind of get in those. I didn't realize those were profitable. I guess maybe I gotta get in on that. Let me move these over because it's confusing me. Come on, 1 and 2. Move these as well. Right. Narration. And we got 2 more to go. I love custom deliveries. At least you only have to do these once a week. What if you had to do, what if these were dailies? I think I'd go mad. I don't think I don't have to max it out, but I am anyways. One more. Now we go in here and give them to him. I forgot. Oh god. Oh my. Solomon, what happened? I forgot. I forgot the atrocities of my past. Arcana says mine are going now, which is weird because it's the same time as our boat time. Oh, for like the fishing boat. What if these were dailies? Thinks of EXP good. I mean, it would be a lot of, well, I'm thinking about like if they were dailies and then they like lowered the EXP and the amount of like stuff you got, and then you had to do them every day through the week, and it would just be more work. But if they were dailies in the same amount of EXP and everything, then oh my, that would be amazing. As I finish this, there is some Final Fantasy XIV news that I was going to share with y'all that I forgot to share at the top of the stream, because there's a new event coming that they announced today. They announced the Moonfire Fair event. We're gonna look at that on the website real quick, and I can let y'all know what to expect and when to expect. They revealed a new emote, a new housing item. A cutscene. You don't get as much GIL, says Lalo. Yeah. It had its time, but it's a great way to level your crafter from like level 20 up or level 30 up. I can't remember where it starts, but it's, I mean, a really, really fast way to level your crafters. If you're looking to get into crafting and level, I've already gotten past that hurdle in my life. I still have a couple of crafters I needed to cycle through Allied Society quests just to level them up. It's like a couple, like one's like level 70 something, one's level 80 something, and now I gotta level up all my other crafters. So we have a full journey ahead of us. How much that gave us? A lot of purple scripts, right? Because it was 201 each. So yeah, that gives us a lot. And also fishing void. Maybe we'll do a fishing voyage today to get some of the gatherer scripts, but that's mainly for those lore books that I'm gonna want to get. I'm gonna want to get the gathering Dawntrail lore books. Now, where's our next person at? Our next target. Ugh, I don't want to do the older ones, you know? They got the bonus. And they got the bonus. Well, I guess we're going there. Okay, how many I need to get. It's like each item cost. The way that they did how it wasn't a 1-for-1 situation with the older custom deliveries. It's just I'm kind of like, ugh, just give me the one thing. Make it 1-to-1, please. Let's put this here because that's really useful. This can be like down here. That is this is very useful manipulation. The shop is over here. We get everything from. All right, so we just have to do this one, and then we'll have our weekly for this. And then I'm gonna spend a bunch of stuff off with purple scripts and see how much GIL we make. We're gonna make bank and profit. Hi, Goodalex on Twitch. Yes, that is a great way. That is something I have been doing. I've been selling. They sell for about 20,000 each. Those mats that are from the aesthetics stones. But I got to. So we're gonna do some roulettes and get some of those, and then sell and see how much we make. We're kind of. That's what I was doing yesterday, with aesthetics. Stuff that is And that stuff is used to make, I know that the crafted gear and perhaps maybe food. I don't know what else is. I haven't looked at all the crafts to see what goes into what. That's why I was wondering which item from Scripts is used in those recipes, because usually there's the sand that is from Scripts that is really key to pretty much every recipe that goes for a lot of GIL that you can sell for. And then sometimes there's like glue. All right, what do you want? Archie brewing set. System. It's this, and then you need like 24 of them. 12, 18. Yeah, we'll need 24. I'm under. That's right. Right. Well, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. At least these will go really fast. Like when you have to do these. Oh, okay. Just select the materials. Gidalex on Twitch says I've been need to run things, but I managed to craft. Oh, you managed to craft your stuff? That's fair. The crafted gear is also going for 500,000 each for each item, some even more. It depends on which data center you're on. I know JP data center, some stuff goes for a lot more. Just depends where you are. But crafted gear is expensive. If you're a crafter, I mean, you're probably really rich right now. For those crafters out there. Gundam says, oh yeah, how do I submit you to come see what my wife did with our 3 houses that are connected together in the game? I have that Google Doc form thing. It might be below on Twitch. It might be a while before I look at that, just because we're going through Dawntraill and everything. But yeah, either DM me on Discord. I'll pin it somewhere in my personal Discord where I kind of gather all that information so that I could later go through and see what things are happening after kind of I check out all of the expansion and then see where we go from there. But yeah, send me. I don't know when I can get there on like a stream segment, but definitely send it to me. I love to check it out. I always love seeing new creations from housing. That is my thing. I love doing that. Saint on YouTube says if you're 10 levels above the recipe level, you can just hit trained eye and then ground. You're right. I forget about that. And then groundwork. I forgot about that. That's right. Thank you for reminding me about that. Good tip from Saint on YouTube. That is something I forgot about. Gundam on Twitch says it all started with me winning FC plot next to my personal and a meme of building them a bridge. Oh wow. You built a bridge. What DC am I on? I am on Aether data center on Genova. Aether Genova. Do I have 6? Yep. Wish I could just hand them all to them. Now there you go. There's custom deliveries. Oh, I learned something. I forgot there's new actions come for crafters in Dawntrail. Alright, let's go to Solution 9. See what we can buy with this. Or I can go to either place, but I know where it is in Solution 9. It just feels easier. Everything is like all in the hub area. I think, right? Yeah. Grip fender should be... I love this change. If you didn't know, they did update this to where you're not getting put here when you zone in, but you're being put here so that you can just click the aetheryte. Great change. We love that. Lovely change. I love change. Gundam says, I'm like 20 quests into Dawntrail because I thought it'd be funny to spend most of July doing non-stop front lines. Front lines are a great way of leveling, and I mean, there's some great stuff behind it. Yeah, maybe we'll get, I don't know if I'll get this today, but I definitely want to get the presser mount. We're almost done with the first line here. I love frontline. Frontline is not everyone's cup of tea, but it is my cup of tea. I love it. Okay, script exchange. Here we are. So we have... gather script. That way we need crafter script. Materials. The only materials and furnishing. Oh, they have this on here now. So is any of this being sold for a lot? I don't feel like it would be. What's profitable right now? Or maybe I need to get master recipes. My alchemist isn't leveled fully. Yeah, that's all these master books is stuff that I'll need. So maybe I should just leave that for those, and then just sell the orange script stuff once I'm able to get it. The biggest quality of life change. Don't have to step toward the Solution 9 aetheryte to use it anymore, right? That also, like, that baffled me too. I was like, oh wow, something feels awkward here. I've been waiting for the neon lights to hit market board. I've gotten one so far for 2 mil. Yeah, those are I know those are through your retainers, through ventures, level 100 field ventures. So they're rare. I remember seeing one, it was 200 million when they first went out. I was selling them for 200 million GIL. I think it was insta due to people not wanting to wait in long DPS queues. 80 to 100 Viper all front lines. Yeah, it was that was kind of the way to level, was doing front lines for your DPS. That's how I leveled a bunch for Pictomancer, and then I did duty support because I forgot you could do that and still get the same amount of EXP. Wow, these are all the same amount, even the lower ones. Why would you do that? So yeah, we'll also want this folklore too. For all of these areas. So I guess that's what we need to use our scripts on. I guess. Because these will last through the whole expansion. So it's something that probably worth spending a bit more time on, instead of selling the script materials. Glacian, welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome in on Twitch. You're in both chats. Congratulations. Welcome into both chats. Welcome, welcome. Y'all think that's the best bet? Just going for... I feel like that's the best bet. If I have that, can I even use it until I'm level 100? Nope. All right. Well, at least I know that now. Yeah, I have a bunch of... I still gotta get all my crafters up, get those master books. So we'll spend our time on that, so that I can just get caught up on that. It seems like our best bet. We still have 2,000 left. I guess I could get another one. Now, which am I? Blacksmith. Oh, my blacksmith should have this. Okay, let's grab that for them. I was like, why don't they have this? There we go. Alchemist, other worker, goldsmith. And I know my armor can't use that, nor can my alchemist. We'll grab this for culinarian. For fun. We'll just store this. Store this here for now. And I'll be really working hard on leveling my crafters, so there we go. Lala says, oh my god, Aether is packed right now. I can only DC travel to one server. Yeah, be careful with DC travel right now. There is a lot of weirdness with it. You could get stuck and stuff. So just be wary of that. All right, some quick Final Fantasy XIV news before we do some. I'm going to do some roulettes now that we've done those crafting things. Those darn crafting things. We have Moonfire Fairs coming August 8th, starting at 1 a.m. Pacific time. So that'd be 4 a.m. my time. To Monday, August 26th. So for about the whole month almost. It'll start in Limbs of Laminza as always. It's called Fire Red Beast Green. And then we have our new items here. We have an emote here. It's called Uchi Washoi. So it's like the Washoi. So you have a giant fan. I wonder how big it's gonna be. I wonder what it's gonna actually look like. And then you have this new housing item. It doesn't say what it's called. Oh, bouncing bomb balloon. So that's what it's called. I wonder if they bounce. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if they're animated. That'd be cool. We'll see. I guess we will see very soon in like the upcoming days. So it's gonna be here in just a week. So a week from today, Thursday. Yeah, a week from today. So it starts Thursday and then goes till Monday, August 26th at 7:59 a.m. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 a.m. Eastern time. So get on it, get your stuff. It usually takes, if you aren't used to doing these events, they take a few seconds to grab all the stuff. Sometimes you have to do a fate. This one doesn't even say you have to do a fate, but probably do. Or there's also the jumping puzzle that will be there as well. I go there for 2 seconds and I fall off and I'm like, I'm done. That's some other people like it. I'm just like, I'm glad it's there for people because it's always really popular. So it's definitely doing something right, but definitely not the thing that I choose to do when it comes out. But I'll definitely be getting me this emote, this housing item too, just to stock it somewhere so I have it for fun secret things. And yeah, there we go. I was kind of surprised we have a new event already. I guess that's kind of what they do, but we got a new seasonal event just right off the bat. Celtic, welcome in on Twitch. It's good to see you. Celtic says, I usually try, but as soon as I fail, I leave leave as well. I'm the same. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm going to do something else I like do roulettes or something. I also do need to do a few of my weekly raids. Which ones have I not done? M3 and M1. I've done M4 and M2. I got my boots. I don't know what I need though for... We'll wait. I need to see what items I need from that. What I want to put on my summoner. Because I don't know. Any summoner mains that know what this is? Let me know. Because I don't know what this is for that. Is it the same as Picto? Probably not. My guess is no. Because I have no clue. Pre-Savage. Oh wait, I think I found one. I think I found Abyss. Sky Ruin Index, light heavy. Oh, it's just giving me. Oh, okay. I found the penta melted stuff. Oh, it wants me to have the Archeo Kingdom Index. I see. For my summoner, that's a lot. But I'll get the boots, it looks like. Get another set of boots for my summoner because it seems like that's what it wants me to get. We'll do that. So boots. Another set of boots for caster. Celtic says probably as much crit as possible with the usual balance of direct hit rate. We'll see, because I know there's been some like weird things about crit, though now it's fine. But apparently before this patch, they were telling me to put no crit on my gear. I don't know. So it's a little weirder than normal, but not exactly. I'm looking at some more detailed guides of what exactly I need to put on my gear. And there's a little bit of overmelding. It's like some gear you want to overmeld like by 1, because apparently it's better. But I guess we'll see how that goes. Watanuki, welcome in on Twitch. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Anyone who wants to join in, let me know. Is anyone joining in for an expert roulette? Let's do an expert roulette. On crafter. An expert crafter. Do, 4321's the password. It's expert roulette. Need that materia. Do I have any? No, I don't. I only have 28 cracked prismatic clusters. When eventually, you know, again, later on it'll be a little bit easier. I'm probably not going to fully pentameld stuff. We'll get as far as we can. And then I'll just be like, we're good enough. We'll jump in and then pentameld as we go if we can. For the stuff that, you know, I'm going to have on me for a while. And at the same time, if we even get through the Savage Chair, I don't know. If it takes a little bit too long, then we're probably going to jump on over to other things and other cool things happening. Watanuki says I would join, but Aether is currently being gatekept. It is, I know, I'm sorry, and I just do not want to leave my data center right now. I'm afraid I'm gonna get trapped. Can I do expert on Culinarian? Yes, please. Please join on Culinarian. I would, but busy at work, sadly. Speaking of work, I'm gonna go back to lurking. Enjoy the stream. Yes, enjoy your lurk and work. Thank you for lurking and working. Appreciate it. Peter Lex says, a good thing I'm in a Genova original. Yes, join if you like. We're doing expert for anybody, YouTube or Twitch. Password 4321. Riku Mist Warden is the person. I will be going on healer. I can go on I can go either on healer or DPS or on Pictomancer. If there's anyone that would rather heal. I love these expert dungeons. They're so, I like that they're kind of difficult. I think all the expert dungeons have been just, I think they've been so excellent. And I've been loving running expert. And normally I get bored really quickly. But they just did a really good job keeping these ones really interesting even after doing them several times. I always like, they're satisfying to complete. It's like completing an extreme mechanic, kind of. What am I planning to run? Expert right now. I'm planning on just going through most of it. So like expert, leveling, mainly those two first. Because I want the cracked clusters, and depending on what job it is you want, because I'll want to do the leveling and need. You have new glam. Are you cosplaying? I know you were. Oh, hello. Is this a cosplay or is it just an amazing glam? What wait, what dancer gear is that? What even is that? It's a cosplay. Wait, is it like Bayonetta? I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Bayonetta has guns. Oh, katana. Oh, I see. Okay. I am no expert on Mortal Kombat. Aren't they making a... Isn't that going to be a movie soon? Cross DC party win, right? Yeah, the content was great. That content. Yeah, the battle stuff, the raids have been so fun to do. I really liked doing both the extremes last week. Was it last? Yeah, last week. Oh, there's like 20 Esmeralda. There's like 20 Mortal Kombat movies. I have Mortal Kombat 1 for PlayStation 5, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, I know that I was told to watch one of like the really old Mortal Kombat movies. That's apparently not the best. What's the number code? 4321. If anyone wants to join for Expert Roulette, code is 4321. Right, someone was calling me a second ago. Someone was calling me. It's like one of my good friends is calling me. I was just like, can't talk right now, love you. But they're fine. It wasn't an emergency. I was like, you okay? I'll be spamming F5 to see if any Aether server opens, just in case you run something later on. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm on PS5, and even closing the game fully, I try to get back in, and it thrusts me back into DC travel. I didn't even cancel it out. It was kind of, which maybe that's for the bet. I don't know, because then you would constantly have to re-queue back into the DC travel queue, so maybe it would cause more problems. I have no clue what the best option for that is, but spoilers for Expert Dungeons, by the way. Might be the, just for anyone who hasn't done Dawntrail. Oh, this is my favorite one. We got my favorite dungeon, my favorite mechanics ever. Yesterday I traveled to Coral, and while I being transferred to recongested, I was trapped. Oh no. See, yeah, I had the same problem. I was so worried that, because I didn't know how long it was going to take. Like, how long am I going to be trapped here? So, yeah. It only took me an hour, but I heard some people, it took them upwards of 2 hours just to get out of that. This boss is wild. I cannot, you know, most of the time when I'm doing expert, I just want to watch something while I do it. But this one I can't. I have to really pay attention to what I'm doing in this fight. It's just there's so much happening. Ooh. Ah! Oh my god, see? Ah! This is the most stressful dungeon fight ever created. Oh god! This is like M2, honestly, just in a dungeon. Da, 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 da. Wow, that's the best I feel like I've ever done in that fight. So maybe I was actually paying attention this time. Before I'm just like, I'm like typing scripts out while doing my expert roulette. I am working on the housing, the 7.05 housing guide video. I was gonna try to finish it last night, but I kind of burned out a little bit, so I just decided to wait. I still haven't finished writing it, so I haven't even begun editing. But we're like halfway done writing it, so maybe in the next few days it'll be done. Yeah, it does seem to go faster. People are definitely... It's definitely see the change in gear. Ah! I love that the parasol falls down and hurts everyone. So my new YouTube video, yeah, I have a full update on the new housing, 7.05 housing update for everything new, but I'm gonna make a guide on where all of those housing items come from and how to get them. I'll also love this boss fight. B is for beauty, obedient, and sweet. Oh, I'm lost. We're just following people right now. Oh, I looked away for 1 second. I feel like you got to pick the Aether server, but I can't join it all at all. Oh no. Got these two here. It was a good idea for them not to put a bunch of raid wides in this, just because of how wild it can get. It's us. There and there. This one's always the hardest part. Oh, see, yeah, we did kill it there. Wow. Because I also just geared up too. Yeah. The new crafted gear, raid gear, all that stuff is gonna make things go much faster. That was your favorite boss? My favorite boss is the next boss, just because of the mechanics. I think they're really interesting. Brings me back to Google hard mode. Some of those really interesting puzzly bosses from dungeons. That's more than just dodging mechanics. Bingus, welcome in on YouTube. Yeah. It does help see, especially in high-end stuff, it helps see, you know, what's happening next, especially in stuff where the boss is casting like right or left save. That, you know, it's a lifesaver. It'll helps get your attention, especially when you're just trying to save yourself. It is great. I also eventually have a separate cast bar where I put certain abilities that I want to have on cooldown kind of up in my face. I'll have that eventually too. Like my lucid dreaming and stuff, because my piety has lowered a bit. I only have like 500 piety now, which is how I like it. I'm pretty good about doing things on cooldown. I haven't had a problem with piety when I have it like that, because I hit my size on cooldown. Yeah, this is my favorite boss of the expansion. I like the Alexandria boss too, the final boss of that. I think that one's really fast and fun. And of course I love the final boss. I mean, I do love the other expert dungeon final boss. I think it's really interesting, and I like the whole like Pokemon puzzle dungeon mechanic. But I just love this. I don't know why. I like the aesthetics of this one, and I like the whole like having to step in and out of the ghost thing, the poltergeist. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, they don't know. Gotta get through. This is just the tank. We're learning. Right. Be ghosts here. I was like, does that work? You just stand in the rocks. Yeah, we do kill it really quickly. That's kind of, it makes me kind of sad. I like doing those mechanics. Part of me wishes whenever they would upgrade the gear, they would just start the hard parts of the fight sooner. But I know that would kind of make things kind of difficult for new players. Because I'm like, no, I can't do the really cool parts of the fight. You love the mechanics? You got into Aether? Oh no, they kick you out. Storm, welcome in on Twitch. Storm says, all right, I saw you in here before as well. Do you ever feel a disadvantage from hiding other party debuffs on the target? I was thinking of doing the same. It depends, because it is useful. Now as a white mage, I'm not putting any, like, I don't have like anything like what's the name of it? Like, I don't have like an addle or anything that I'm like, okay, I need to check to see if someone else has addle. So it doesn't really matter as much to me, but it does. There's pros and cons to both. I like only seeing the stuff I'm putting on the boss because it helps me track my dots. So it's more of a pro for me based on what my weaknesses in raiding, so that I can only see my dots and just track my dots, and that's the only thing that pops up, because I'm really bad at keeping track of them. So that once it goes away, I can see it kind of come in and out. So that's why I do it, so that I can track my dots a little bit better and keep them up in like a high-end fight or like a savage. Now, it does help a lot seeing all of those, like addles and I have to go in here to remember what reprisal, stuff like that. So again, especially in like in Party Finder, it does help a lot seeing when people are using what on the boss specifically. So again, it's just whatever works best for you really in that situation. Seeing all of the, because the main reason again I did it is because I wanted to blow up my dots. I wanted them to be big, and for me to have, see you later, good Lex, gotta go eat dinner. I'm hungry now too. Yeah, I have meatloaf in the fridge, kind of want that. Thank you for joining though, by the way. I'm gonna do leveling in a minute. Bingus on YouTube says, my contribution for passively making some GIL is checking the list of grain company supply and provisioning missions and gathering and selling those items. Yeah, that is also a good idea. That's why that stuff is always really expensive, is because of that. Anytime you want to buy stuff for that's one thing I was gonna do today, but especially during a new expansion when everyone's trying to level their crafters, it's probably a really great time to try to sell that grain company stuff from the provisions and supply and provision missions. So good tip from Bingus for making some GIL. We've maxed out, so I can't get any more heliometry, but I can get more aesthetics. I'm actually gonna buy some more and just plop them down because I do need the ring. So I'm actually don't have all my gear. I need the left ring. Go to other. I've been just buying the Prosaurus skins. I don't know what the best thing is to buy right now, but that is what I've been buying. And I've been making bank off of these silver lobo hides. And maybe I can gear up my retainers to that level 100 gear, and then they can make a little bit more. How much is it going for right now? Oh, 19.99. Hasn't gone down much. So yeah, it's like 19,000, almost 20,000 each, and that's easy. Almost 140,000 right there. 1,899, 1,899, and then I want to sell my piety. 2516. I know I'm a healer, but I don't need it. I don't need the piety. I'm fine without it. Now, if you're really new to healing and you want to do savage, getting some piety material might not be a bad choice, but again, I would consult with a consultant. It's like I'm telling you to go talk to a lawyer. Go listen to some people who are more experts on that situation. I kind of know my thing and what I do, but I don't know exactly the best advice to give to everyone in terms of battle content. I really don't know, and if I were to know, I would have to neglect other things that I search in the game. There's too much. There's just too much. There's too much to know in this game. Too many things. I also posted on Twitter a picture of the new mount from the treasure dungeons, which is something I would like to do. It's the Kezigra horn. It's really amazing. It's way better. I mean, maybe you like the green chicken mount thing, but I love this new mount. It's incredible. It's shiny and purple and has golden armor, and it's like this dragon thing. It's amazing. So if that sounds something you like, then get into some treasure dungeons, which is another great way to make guilds. Something that maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have planned that today. Do some treasure dungeons, because yeah, that is a great way to make lots of gil. I also have Wondrous Tales to do, so maybe we'll finish some of those today. We'll probably stream for a while today, just because I have a lot to do, and I just wanted an excuse to stream all of my backlog of in-game chores. Like, this is my Final Fantasy XIV chore stream, and you are making me do them. Like, this is really the case. Anyone else on Aether want to join for a leveling? I'll either be on healer or tank. I don't know. Or alliance raids, actually. Let me know if you do, and I'll throw up a party. If alliance raids changes, I will... Even if you don't actually do the dungeon maps yourself, think they sell... again, you can sell them. And you can basically gather one a day. Not basically, you can. You can gather one map a day, but you do need to have your gatherer level 100 to be able to find those. I'm guessing those pop up anywhere. Tenebrism, welcome in on YouTube. It's good to see you. Hey Chili, how's it going? It's going well. Just seeing if anybody wants to join for Alliance Raid. I'll give it a minute and I'm going to jump in. Because before it changes off healer, so I can get my currency, because I don't really want to play tank right now on leveling. Oh, leveling just popped over. Well, let's grab that real quick. I'm just gonna jump in, just because I don't want to miss it, and I really need those. Well, I'll put up a party finder once we're off leveling in Alliance Raid, when we're doing our M3, M1 stuff. But I just really need the materia. I don't want to wait for that to pop off. That's why playing tank is really great, because there's so many tanks in need. Healer as well. How I get all my materia. If you're want to get materia quickly, learn to play tank and healer in roulette. Now I don't have to really pay much attention. Maps are, oh, they're 100k, easiest money. Oh, I need to get them. I can get them through a Wondrous Tales and sell them. Yeah, I need to do that. I think as long as I turn them in on level 100. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do Wondrous Tales on my fully leveled people. Ooh! Which is fine. I think GIL, I'm doing GIL over leveling right now. I want my GIL first. I like stacking my Medica with my region. Tenebrism says I would love to join, but I'm stuck on Aether trying to clear. Oh, M1 Savage. Oh wait, which one is it? You're trying to clear the heart reaction thing is covering. Oh, M1. I'm gonna try it. Is it hard? I was watching a guide the other day. I can't remember everything about it. I just know there's a lot of clock spot situations. The typical. It feels like the. You know, your typical. Reminds me of E9S, even with the Savage portions of it, with how that kind of works. But always the first feels like a first tier. Just lots of group, party stack, whatever you call it whenever there's like the spreads around the boss. There's like a term for it. Proteans, right? So yeah, that's what I've seen, and then I know there's the breaking mechanic, and there's like line AoEs in like a cross section that are created, but I need to study it more. I need to study the fight more before Monday. It's Monday I'll jump in. Protein, yeah. Most of the terms come from old Savage raids. A lot of them come from Alexander, I know. I remember when I was first started raiding, I was so confused. I was like, protein? I was like, what does that even mean? I would like listen to calls. I'm like, I don't know what that means. And it was like, oh, forgot. Forgot that people don't know what this term from an old Savage means. With a cheerleader chant, in, out, spread, stacks, clocks. Exactly. That feels like a lot of first tier fights. But I mean, not always. I'm thinking of also P8 was that for like the whole first part of the fight. But just a really intense version of that. Just really fast, intense version of that. Oh, we're doing this full pool. Alright, this dungeon has some pretty intense pools here. We go in? Or decide. Decide, please. Oh my god. Never do this, please, tank. It's really confusing for healers because I don't want to. They're new though, but just keep moving. You'll get your stuff. I don't want to blow all my cooldowns on them. There you go. That worked out. But they don't know. It's okay. But cool tip. Sometimes that can confuse your healer, and they might blow a lot of their stuff early. Like I don't want to put my bubble down back there. They're coming up here. There you go. Oh, I forgot. Okay. We'll be fine. Oh, that doesn't even give a vuln up. This is so cruel. Like you can't seduce the old lady. No. Poor old ladies out there seeing this. These battle mechanics. Oh, they're just fast. The mechanics. I mean, that's expected. Oh, whoops. Don't get hit. Oh, they're gonna die. Not while I'm around, though. But, I mean, I guess that's expected with a savage. And you just memorize what... That's why it's all a part of memorizing what's coming next and moving into it. Anticipating. But I've done a couple... What savage tiers have I done? I did first Pandemonium tier, second Pandemonium tier. And I mean like the tiers in the 4 fights. I did almost all of Eden's Promise. And I did not do the last Pandemonium tier. I mean, I did the first 2 fights. I cleared the first 2 fights and stopped. Does Arcadian have any of those? All 3 of Pandemonium tiers have limit cuts. I don't know. I haven't seen if there's any limit cuts. I don't. M1 doesn't. I didn't see anything like that in M1. Unless I missed something. Rudolph, welcome in on YouTube. Rudolph says, oh, what is this? I've never seen it before, or I just don't remember. This dungeon? This is a side dungeon from Stormblood. So you'd have to go through a side quest to unlock it. It's like level 70, no, level 62. This is Shisui of the Violet Tides. You also have to do this to unlock one of the custom delivery people. Yeah, it's an optional dungeon. It's not through the MSQ, but it's fun. Definitely, if you haven't done it, it is a really good dungeon and really beautiful. It's if you have a blue quest in the Ruby Seas, that would probably be the dungeon, or at least one of them. Yeah, the quest giver is in the kind of underwater city area in the Ruby Sea. Oh, I didn't kill the... I'm supposed to kill the shark, right? Doesn't it like one-shot you? Yeah. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's probably definitely one of my favorite Stormblood dungeons. This is also featured in the Stormblood trailer. It seemed like it was the city, the little underwater city, but it was this. This is what was in the trailer for Stormblood. Oh yeah, the Shisui gear is nice. This is a favorite among many. Storm says it's the OG near raids in that sense. The OG near raid. Wait, the new Savage? What a friend request thing. I don't see it though. Huh. Alliance raids. Let's. I also get them. I think I can do them on level. Yeah, I can. No. Healer. I like my McGlam. Oh, a letter. Someone send me something? Here, I'll jump. I'll see it in just a second. I would have checked if I knew it was a letter. I would have checked it before I queued up. Does anyone know does Arcadian have any limit cuts? The normal doesn't have anything that would resemble that I can think of. Yeah. Well, besides maybe the M2. M2 could have something probably similar-ish. Speaking of the near raids. Wow. Been a while. Been a long time since I came in town. Been a long time since I've been around. And this time I'm not thinking about you. High level dungeons also will give you a ton, like 120 of this, so good GIL maker too. And then doing hunts too. Hunt trains are gonna give you a lot of currency, so you can one make a lot of GIL and get your gear. I remember doing this day one. It was so fun watching everyone get, like, our whole party got knocked off the platform. Yeah, I'm playing Sage. I haven't tried the new Astra. We'll have to try that soon. I want to level Sage first because I want a shield healer. I'm leveling Sage and I'm leveling Summoner. And then eventually I'll level Tank because I do want to. After I'm done with those two, we're leveling one of my tanks. because I want that easy adventure need so I can just jump in immediately. I'm curious to see, so in the next patch, 7.1, we're gonna get a new alliance raid, and we're getting, we'll get a new trial. Just wonder what, one, how the MSQ is gonna pan out. Two, what these alliance raids are gonna look like. And I haven't actually played 11. I kind of wanted to try to play it between now and then a little bit, just to try it out, but I don't know if I don't know if I'll get there. Maybe we'll try to play some in between. I know it costs money. It's a subscription fee, right? Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I got trapped just like everyone in DC Travel right then. That's how it felt. That's a visual. Oh, the Lady Gaga song that's now in my head. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna get DMCA'd just for singing it. Singing one line. Also love the new stage AoE dot. My abilities to give me mana back. And playing Nier was a great experience too. Very different. It's a very different kind of game, but it's a good kind of game. You and I. It's never gonna leave my head now. Oh, we gotta go. Barely made it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. That is hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. They're pressing them. Oh, I got it. Get in the middle. Oh, get in the middle. Oh my god. Okay. Ow. Everyone stay alive. Oh my word. Maybe I can hard res here. Perhaps. we got everybody up now. Keep reading it Kingdom Hearts, not Knave of Hearts. Oh. Oh, ignore the well, I need to take off that Nightbot alert. We'll do it another day. Y'all know that's not here anymore. Drops are done. It's, you know, it ain't July 29th anymore. Altima, it's good to see you. How you doing? Good evening. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. We are. We've gotten into the in-game grind. I gotta make time to do that kind of stuff too. Gretel and Hansel. Who's the witch then? Oop. Ow. Wait, wow. I was like, I don't think this is right. I was like, that's never safe there. Either in or out. Well, I was like, why are we all going here? Either in between them or far away from them there. What is going on right now? Things fishy. Not fishy, just very interesting. I think we got like a group of people who are all like people that follow, including me, I guess, that follow that mechanic. A lot of times I just follow where people go. We have a whole party of people that do that and followed someone that we want to be on this one. That's funny. This is a funny run of Tower, Paradigm's Breach, and I'm here for that. I'm here for the funny, mean runs. Because no one's talked in the chat at all, or just said LOL. There's been many times where an LOL was constituted. Alright, we're gonna do this right. It's either in front of or away. No, we gotta be here. Oh my god. They're like, no, we're right. You're wrong. I'll show you. My guess is that this will be safe. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at how many like deaths this alliance raid has typically. Especially in this fight. To me, this and the next fight are the most interesting fights. At least some of the most interesting fights in all of the near raids. I just think they're like kind of cool and unique. I need to change my party names to pink because I think that would help me too. He loved the Inmarker Alliance raids, but near peak, Inmarker didn't even bother chasing that high. Yeah, the Inmarker ones are definitely my favorite Alliance raids. Combined with like story and just the mechanics to me were really fun. These to me, I feel like after the fact are more difficult. Like after you've learned the fights, they're still more difficult. Why is it funny to watch people die in this game? That might be my favorite thing to hit is Holos. My favorite button to hit on any healer class. Like Holos and Asais are so satisfying. They just feel fluid. The replayability of the Inmarker Alliance raids is kind of meh. It took me a Sprout friend to a Goliath the other day, and we had basically stopped doing DPS so we could see the balance mechanic. Because as of now, yeah, that does stink. That's what I was even saying about the dungeons and recent expert dungeons. I was like, hopefully we don't skip these. You know, when the mechanics get more, you know, difficult and interesting. It is kind of wild that you skip that now. Ultima says the other Alliance raids is a little sleepy, I think. Stormblood, Inwalker, and I mean some depends on which Stormblood raid. The first Stormblood raid, Alliance raid, is a little sleepy to me. But the other two I enjoy a lot. This one I've done so many times to the point where I'm just, you know, I'm like, I don't need this anymore. I still like this raid a lot. It's a great alliance raid. Maybe it's because it's just, there's not a lot to look at. It's just the white. Maybe that's what I'm like. Got tired of doing all the time. It's like being stuck in just like a plain white room for hours. You're gonna, eventually you're gonna lose your mind. Maybe that's the point. That sounds like a near thing to do. If we kind of want the players to lose their mind and their sanity, I can see them saying that. Isn't the dev named Yoko? Yeah, I can see them saying that. Like, let's. I want them to slowly lose their ability to think. Watanuki says they're my second favorite after Nier. I just wish they were more interesting gameplay wise after level sync. Yeah, the one thing that I love the visuals and the story, and I loved everything that was there in the in Walker Alliance raids. The only thing I really wanted was more like, there was no real time where the parties were split up, and I wanted more of that. That was my big thing. I was like, when are we gonna have this happen? Because that makes things really fun and interesting, where you're split up to different platforms. Because it's an alliance raid. You got 3 parties. Split us up, please. That was the one thing I kind of was disappointed about. And these alliance raids, there's like always a moment when you're split up, or you're in kind of, your parties have to split up into 3 different areas, and all 3 of them. Watanuki also says the fun part is a lot of people said, wow, what is this? I've never seen this. And we wiped because of a big portion of players didn't know what to do. Oh yeah, like how many mechanics do we skip from other alliance raids? I always wonder that too, of like, what have I not seen? I did the World of Darkness unsynced, or not unsynced, mid-eye level a while back, and there's a lot of stuff that you don't see. I want to do the other ones unsynced. I mean mid-eye level. Maybe whenever there's a big lull, we'll go back and do that. If anyone wants to do that, it would be hard to get the group together. I managed to gather a group of people, 24 people to do it. I think it would be really fun to do that. These tank busters usually hit really hard. You haven't done any of the Nier raids, but I heard they are very long. They are pretty long. They do take a minute to get through. The one I'm in right now is the last Nier raid. This is the final one you unlock. Alchemist says, what is your favorite alliance raid? Oof. I mean, I love the final Endwalker one. It just was so special. It was just really special. It was just beautiful. I liked how it feels thematically. This moment's also amazing. I mean, this is so unique. Ow, ow, oh my god. That has not happened forever. God, the other's still in there? Oh. What if we wipe? That would have been so funny. Probably the... I don't know, I also like Orbone Monastery. I love, and maybe favorite boss fights. I love Sidolphus. I like Ozma, Sidolphus, and yeah, I like those a lot. That's what I was missing in Walker Alliance was a fight that felt like that, where there's like a big circle, and it's because that's, I don't know, those are always my favorite fights, so I was hoping we would get one of those. Oh my god, your AoE goes off before the other AoEs. La. This mechanic also is just really cool. But there's just a lot of good things about this dungeon. Maybe I'm just not like a hyper near fan. Oh, gonna go here. Also, I love this like death box in the middle. I like that they just put it there. Like, yeah, we're just gonna put that there. Also, like, then Scythe? Then Skates? Scythes? Always worry I'm saying that wrong. When was the last time you found out something that you've been saying a certain way for years was actually pronounced differently? That's always a mind-blowing revelation. Especially when you're especially when it's not something where you're like, I don't really know how to pronounce this. It's something where you like genuinely thought you had it right. Oh, Arceus? Is that how it's pronounced? How is it actually pronounced? I refuse to pronounce it Arceus. Wait, it's Arceus? Were you saying like Arceus? I was worried for a second. I was like, oh god, what have I been saying? Is that the Pokemon, like from like the Pokemon game? I never finished that one. I actually have it. I never finished it. I got pretty far. I didn't finish either of the Pokemon games. I have that, and I have the most. Is it the most recent one? The open world one. I haven't done Frontline yet. No. Do you want to join Frontline? Oh, you got in. Congrats. Congratulations. Dynamis is also a little bit difficult to travel to right now just because of Seraph. Seraph is now congested. So it's not as easy as it would seem because of those changes. Now this fight, I don't... It's cool, and then from someone who's played the games, I'm like, oh yes, you know, they had to do this, but it's not as fun to do. But it's also like better than doing ads, you know what I mean? Better than finding ads on their way up. You can do front lines. You can do the rest of the roulettes you haven't done. Let's see what I... What time is it? Did it wait? Still need to get some GIL. Some GIL. I mean, that's what this whole stream's about, right? Like, I need to make GIL. Makes the whole stream about it. But the purposes of making GIL, this is really just an excuse for me to spend hours trying to get gear and make GIL. So I just made a stream and I titled it this. So that y'all can figure out how to make some GIL. Oh, I like... What is that? I like that. That's the healer. Oh, it's Astro Globe. We have a lot of new people in this one, it seems. Maybe not. Everyone skipped the cutscene, but maybe they don't care. I have some clips from this. They're just this alliance raid. Some funny clips to put on, put out there. I don't know if I have any wild, like, funny clips from, wow, I was so close to that. From the normal raids. Oh, besides everyone falling off. I could add that. In M4. And me thinking that I needed to gather the hearts in M2. Yay! Part 2. We have to get the hearts? No, we have to avoid the hearts. You can friend me when you join the party. Do it. Yeah, we'll do some front lines next. Oh, right. Oh, cool. Oh. Okay. I blinked out. I was like, I don't have to do anything. I will say this mechanic is so unique and interesting. There's a lot of really unique mechanics in this raid. Like this too, I think is just such a cool visual mechanic. What is y'all's favorite alliance raid? Y'all ask mine. What is your favorite of every alliance raid you've done? What's your favorite? And then after that, what's your favorite boss, like alliance raid boss fight? Because I feel like your favorite alliance raid could maybe not include your favorite boss fight. Mine's still just Sidolphus. I just love that fight. It's just hard to compare Sidolphus. Like that's what I want from alliance raids, is something like that. Valo says, I liked all of the puzzle fights in the Iblis raids. Yeah, Iblis is really great series. I love the math boss. I got that raid the other day in Party Finder. Oh, not Party Finder, in Roulette. So many people died. Oh my god. I'm kind of hungry. God, yes, the Pictomancer. LB3 is great. Ow. Whoops. Where are they going? My mana. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh. At least I leveled up my Sage a little bit. Okay, they get a comm because they have a cool adventure plate. That's how I decide who gets a comm. Is who has the best adventure plate. Have I gotten all these orchestrions? I have. I'm not gonna roll on anything. Get lit. Nar. My mana is basically non-existent. What's my Piety 691? That just means I'm bad. Well, the great thing is that with Sage, you can get your mana back up pretty quickly. You just gotta be using your these abilities that use these. That's your mana. That is your mana source. Is using those abilities that utilize these. Let me put a party finder up real quick for front line. Oops. Front line. "4321" is the password under username Riku Mistwarden. And that's the password, 4321. Now what gives me, so if I do this I get the currency if I'm on, no I don't get anything. Okay, so we need to do this on max level. Anyone else want to join? We're just gonna jump in. It looked like 30 minutes for a second. Also, I don't know what we're getting in 7.1 in terms of relic stuff. I wonder if we'll get a quest to start that off. They have even talked about, you know, what that's connecting to. Like, what even is the relic stuff going to be about? We don't even know. I'm excited for a new, because they have said they're doing another like open world area for those. The relic stuff is definitely in Solution 9. Guess we'll see They could do it I mean, it could be anywhere. Shadowbringer's stuff was in Stormblade area. It's just whatever story they want to tell along with it. I hope whatever explorable area we get to go to is like really beautiful, you know, not just about, you know, a war. A place where it's just desolation. That's my hope. It's just something magical. Some place I can go to, I'm just like, wow, gorgeous. Hi, you're Seraph. Electro relics would be cool. They would be. You're right. You're not wrong. It would be cool if we got to go to other, because they did say, oh, they did say that there's other parts of levels of the final map area that haven't been, that are still out there. So maybe we go there. I would love that. I would love that so much. That's my hope. All right, there we go. There's my hope, is that is we get to explore more cool places. Oh my god, they just hate me. They hate me. Do I have... I need a way marker. That'll help. No one's putting way markers down. Or, signs. Yeah, we got expelled there. I'm glad I haven't done this map in a while. I keep getting the ice one. Oh, we're red. Oh, we're really behind. We're so behind, y'all. My goodness. Now I can also get materia if I wanted to from Are we sneaking up on these people? How good of an idea this is. I don't feel good about this. Yeah, I don't know why we were like, let's invade their base immediately. That was a pretty wild idea. Now they're probably going to try to backdoor us here. Got him. Snagged him before I got caught. Oh my goodness. I can't do anything. This is just bad. We're getting pummeled. Like, look at yellow. Yellow's just... Yellow already has 600 points. What is happening? I haven't had a game this... gotten ground stumped this bad in a while. We're doing fine. We're getting our, you know, we're gonna get our mount. That's all I really care about. I just haven't been focused so bad in a while. Are we going up to the middle, or I guess not. I guess we're just saying no. Oh, we got the middle. Well, that's not bad. Oh my god, I really thought that was a bad decision. I thought they were running away. Dang. Poixy, hello! Much PvP is just love. Or Machinist PvP? I love Machinist. That is my PvP main. That's really all I play in PvP. I have played a lot of Summoner and some White Mage, but I mainly play this class here. It is my baby class, the one I take care of the most. Got him? I love doing that. I love just sniping them like that, going boom and then ulting. I feel so powerful. Oh. That. Dark Knight has a battle high five. Oh wait, are we coming back? Is this the comeback? Is this the comeback, kids? Oh, I didn't realize I was dying. Okay. Oh, there's so much going on. These maps that are designed to just put everyone on one platform are so chaotic. But I guess that's the point of frontline. It's just chaos in a bucket. A bucket full of chaos. Maybe we fight. Oh, get this. I need this. We desperately need this really badly. I do think yellow's gonna win though. I'm just gonna stay up here because I think I'll be more useful right here. Oh, we got it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. We need to go after this here. Come on, y'all. We gotta go. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. We gotta fight for this one. Done now. Where do I go? Where was even my team at right now? How did I get out of there? How did I survive that? Twilight, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. We're just leveling and making GIL. And they won. Okay. As I thought that would happen. How's your stream over on Twitch? I appreciate it. Okay, I did alright. I did okay. I got 3 kills. Okay. Not a lot of assists though, which is not good. But I guess that's just kind of how Machinist is, but I usually get more than that, this wise. There was an attempt. I see you on TikTok and YouTube all the time. Well, thank you. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in on over from YouTube and TikTok. So glad you got to raid me. Thank you. I'm glad you got to raid me as well. I'm glad you got to raid me. For anyone coming in, first of all, Dawntrail spoilers. I mean, we're not doing MSQ, but you can, we're doing in-game stuff. We're doing roulettes, just making GIL, basically. Doing weekly stuff. I don't always stream this stuff, but, you know, we're in this kind of, that moment. The moment in early patch of an expansion, it's just like everything is confined in a very short amount of time, so I needed a day just to get caught up on everything. So that's what we're doing. We're just catching up on leveling characters, getting gil, getting gear, all that jazz. So that's what we're doing today. And we're learning about how to optimize it, how to make the most skill. And we're taking calls. We're taking calls from community members to figure out what's the best thing in making gil right now. Which right now is definitely this currency stuff. I've been just selling the skins here. And what I have been doing is selling 5 each. So I'll sell 5 and then 5. Nine, 4, 5. Each of those, and then we'll sell these 19,897, 19,897. These are slowly going down. So I want to take advantage of these as much as possible. 19,8s. Wait, is it 19,875? Oh, wait, 19,897. 5 of those, because most people will only buy like a small amount of them. You don't want to be like, let me throw in 20 of them. So yeah, just 100,000 gil there, just from one of those. Yeah, gotta get that gil up. I'm slowly working on it. Then I have to buy one more crafted piece because that's what I'm doing this expansion. We're just buying the crafted armor straight up. Pixel Lore, welcome in. It's good to see you. You're broke. I'm at 1.3 mil. Some people would say that's a lot, but I'm broke. I'm only at 500,000 gil. And I want my goal of this expansion. I want to have 30 mil. I want to have like 30 million, 50 million gil. That's my goal of this expansion. That's what I want. I want to have lots of gil. Last expansion was getting into like ultimates and stuff. That was my goal. I was like, I want to up my game. This expansion goal is I want to make gil. So we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna find all the ways to make lots of gil this expansion and just utilize all of it, because I have a lot of cool housing things that I have planned, a lot of cool event stuff, and I want to try to fund most of it myself, so that yeah, we gotta find all the ways to make gil then. Your goal is a medium house. Best of luck. If you have a Dynamis character, that is the best way to get a house right now, but otherwise it is pretty difficult. But best of luck. Am I doing more roulettes? Let's see what we have. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours and 40 minutes. I do want to do the raids. Normal raids. I might do those. I gotta get boots before I get more. We want to work on our gear first before we. Yeah. Well, I need gil. Gil means I'll have gear. Maybe I can buy the ring. I'm gonna see how much that is. How much are the rings? It's Archeo, right? Archeo something. Oh, that's not what I want. Have you done the raids, Lawel? I'll be doing the first one and the third one. I haven't done all of them though. Or I've already done a couple of them this week. Yeah, join me for the raids, Lawel. If anyone else wants to join for M1 and M3, let me know. I'm trying to go for pants, or I'm trying to go for boots. That's what I'm going for. Let's see if the Archeo Kingdom is this called a ring? Okay, I can grab that. All right. Now we have our gear that we needed. It's so weird seeing level 100 stuff, right? It's so weird. If you do dailies every day, you get GIL easily. True, yeah. But I'm thinking about the really lucrative stuff, like getting into submarines, doing Unreal trial, getting the mounts and selling them. Those are the things those are my goals this expansion, to start doing stuff like that are really quick and lucrative stuff. Subs is Omega GIL. Is it like a lot? You mean a lot of GIL, or is it a lot of GIL on Omega servers? I know it's kind of, submarines can be kind of like give or take, but it is something that you can do every day, and you can get stuff and just sell, just like retainers, but even more lucrative because there's, you know, they're harder to obtain. Kind of both. Pixel says, I feel like I retired out of extreme savage raiding. I've done lots of extremes in Shadowbringer and Endwalker, Eden's Promise, and Asphodelos, but haven't touched anything since. I'm kind of the same way. I'm trying M1 Savage, but I'm not looking into like, ooh, I gotta clear the tier of this expansion. So that's a big change for me. I'm just jumping into M1 Savage. We're gonna see how much we can prog over the next few weeks. I'm not gonna be mainly raiding either. I'm just gonna pick a day and be like, hey, today we're gonna raid and just check it out. That's as much as I'm doing. Don't expect a lot of raiding. I might even do some off-stream raiding or off-stream prog if I'm like feeling it. So that's what you can expect for like seeing savage stuff, because I don't want to saturate my content with savage raiding, because it's just not what I really do, and I want to get into we want to get back to cool housing stuff ASAP. And I'm gonna do the role quest. I want to do those. We got a lot to do. All right, let's do. But I just have the bug to try the savage. I've got that bug. Let's do the first one. Oh, I'll keep for both M1 and M3. Dying is part of the fun. Yeah. I know that for sure. I've kind of gotten away from it because of the time commitment, and I want to spend time doing other things, because I want to spend time making videos, and I also, you know, spending time trying to manage my job and my videos, and then trying to fit in full savage prog in that is a lot. So I'm just extremely casual with it right now, and I'm not even looking to clear. So I don't want to join a static, because I don't want to commit to clearing, and I don't want to commit to being stuck progging for months and months and months. I don't enjoy that anymore. But I enjoy clearing fights. I like jumping into them. So I might just clear, do a couple of re-clears, and then do the second one, and then maybe get some alliance raid gear, and then be like, hey, let's try the third and fourth savage, even though it is harder to do once they've been around a while. And that's kind of the thing of like, oh, don't want to do that. But yeah, and I'm not a week one person. I'm not that good, so I can't do that either. I'm not that good. I wonder how many people clear week one in Party Finder. I'm sure it exists. It's gotta really be up all day, all week. You've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for almost 5 years and have yet to still own a house. Oh, wow. Yeah, Dynamis is really the best. I mean, it's becoming more populated, which is nice. So there's that upside to it, especially this expansion. They've got a lot more people to move over to Dynamis. So before the housing market becomes more constricted over there, it is the best place to own a house if you want to, if you're like really dying to do that part of the game. Wallace says you got your small house and their apartments as well if you want to, but it's not the same because you can't do the outdoor items. But the only, like, I guess flip side, not flip side, the other thing that you can do is if you want to play with outside items, you can have garden, not garden, island sanctuary. You can do island sanctuary and then have the apartment for the inside items, but you know, it's not a really perfect system, you know. I say that, but it's not scratching the itch that I know people have, but it's there. It's time for M3. I like an M1 a lot. I don't know, I just like being kicked up and crushing the platforms.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
I'll blow you to smithereens. What is
The fruit bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
I forgot I have to heal a lot in this. Ooh.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Y'all, the other day I joined a party that was like in this for 20 minutes. It was like duty 20 minutes in. That was a fun time. With apartments, you can't let others decorate like you can with houses. Yeah. Maybe one day they'll change that, because that would be nice. Because, yeah, that is a downside. Same with FC rooms. Right.
Challenger went down hard.
Die! It makes me think of the the Stormblood dungeon boss. Die, die, die! Is it the same voice?
And they're done. Is it over already?
Oh, hello? They're dead? I didn't notice they were dead.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
I couldn't remember what mechanic that was. I was just being safe. I love this moment. It's so great.
Out of the way, tin can. My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions! A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
Da, da, da. Which is y'all's favorite savage this tier? Which fight?
Can't lose. I won't.
Can't tell if it's. I like M1 and M4 a lot. I mean M2 and M4. I like all the fights are so good. Usually there's one I'm like, oh, that one's the best. This one is just, they're all really well done. Oh!
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Oh! Oh my god.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Shouldn't have done that there. Do, 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 do. Oh. Gosh. This fight is just, there's so much healing in this fight. Where do we go? Oh, they killed the, oh my god. They killed the red mage. I wish they would just stay north.
What power? Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Alright, we did it. Oof. I have to focus on that fight. Yeah, these are just fun to do no matter what.
It's all over. Until next
I haven't
time.
felt that way in a while. Alright, so I want... Oh, there's no boots in this one? Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I want boots. The boots drop... Where do boots drop? Well, I'll just... Yeah, I was like, I'll get one of those then. Oh, I need to get the mail. I have mail. I have Moogle mail. was nice seeing you as well again. Oh my god, the Archeo Kingdom at Canada. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Utilex. Thank you for the amazing crafted cane. That's probably like 700,000 go right now. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We did not have to do that, but I appreciate it. M1, M2, and M4 give you boots. Oh, okay. So M3 do not. I already have gotten 2 boots today. But this is just for my caster. This is only for my summoner, so it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. 6 minutes. Lala says I got distracted so much during that fight at the end. No, you're fine. I was like, oh god. The whole like combining some of those mechanics with him sliding is a lot, but I love it. I also have fruit and aloe jelly, but that's not the food that I need. That was the food that I used for extreme trial. I don't know what I think I need. Sometimes healer food varies between healers, so I don't know. Imagine Savage. I mean, I guess it'll be something like that. But again, it'll be, you know, you just memorize it and go step by step. I haven't even seen what Savage is like. I've seen like a little bit of it. I saw someone clear it, but I didn't watch like a full clear of it. Like all I saw was someone, you know, kill the boss. And it was doing a lot of like in and out stuff. Like you go in and out. Kind of like when the boss is spinning around. Kind of makes me nervous. I wonder how I guess the third boss isn't that difficult. I haven't heard anything about it. I hope it's not like P3. P3 was a lot. I don't know why it was. I didn't find P3 that bad. It was just in Party Finder. Like I understood everything. I was pretty good about knowing where to go in that fight. I didn't have trouble really with that fight at all. But in Party Finder, it was really hard. Like I just trying to communicate. Like no one wanted to communicate where to go in that fight in Party Finder. Like the only thing I wanted was for people just to say, this is where I'm going and spread spots. And it was just, everyone was just like, we don't need that. That was the response I would get normally. And that was why we would wipe every time. They would be like, we don't need spread spots. And I'm like, yeah, we do. We're dying to it every time. They're just like, well, just wing it. It's like, do you not want to put in the effort of just standing here? And they're like, nope. So that was my P3S experience. I think that was a lot of people's P3S experience. If you did it in Party Finder. But again, I didn't find that fight that bad. I just found it, I still found P4 harder of a fight. Especially part 1, P4S. And to me, the hardest fight that I've done is P8S of a Savage. That's the hardest it's gotten for me. I don't know if that's like the peak of Savage. That one was pretty difficult.
Can you dodge this?
In terms of just really having to focus in a fight. I enjoyed that fight, but I think it was just how tight that the in-range was so tight in that fight. I guess that's the point of it, but
maneuver. My ring!
Oh, oh,
Please go with us while we look at the ring.
Going up.
oh. This music makes me think of like Planet Coaster music. I don't know why. This mechanic is so satisfying to complete.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Oh dear. Did someone fall out? I love that he comments on every time something actually happens.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Oh my god.
I'll gut you like a cunt.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
La, da, 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 da. But even though this one feels much more less consequential than some of the other ones, it's still really satisfying to do this fight. Oops, we were here in a normal mode.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
I love watching people fall off platforms. I don't know. It's just sad. It's just fun. Makes the fight more fun. Part of me just wants to destroy a platform with everyone on it. Let's play PvP. Da, 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 da.
To me,
Oh.
echo of my soul.
Yay! I love doing that! I like that they travel around with too. It's really cool. Or it feels like this would be in like a Wii Sports game, this song. Whoa, Wii Sports. You sure this is safe here?
What power? Looks like someone isn't holding back.
I love that so much.
It's all over. Until next time.
Alright, I got, let's see. I'll go for boots. Should get those, 92. Pass on everything but the ring. I got him, alright. Whoo! Oh, thanks, lol. You didn't have to do that, but I just let y'all know what I was going for. Alright, so I got the weekly raids done. I maxed out currency. I have poetics I need to spend. Anything that... Okay, I want to work towards this adamantoise. Automantoise. That's the very, like, the techno... They have a really good hunt mount this time. It's, like, really good. Really great mount. I wish it didn't spin, though. I mean, I love the spin. I wish maybe this one didn't spin. It's because I don't... It's hard to even see it when you're flying. It's a bit overwhelming for me, but... You know, the spin is iconic, I guess. Guess you can't have the adamantoise without the spin. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up there. It's about 9 o'clock. I've done a lot that I wanted to do today. I've got my gear that I want. I wanted to at least gear my... That was my big goal, was gearing my white mage. Making some gil. We made gil to get this Archeo Kingdom ring. And I'll let you know a few things of how I make gil in 14. You know, using those, selling that currency, selling the items you get from non-gil currency for gil that can be sold on the market board. That's just a great way to make gil in general. I'm working on my submarine voyages. Doing the new maps will make you a ton of gil, and selling maps like I should be doing right now is doing these to get the maps. I'll do that, you know, before the weekends. Is finish this and then sell the Broshkin maps. I know that they're probably going to go down in price a little bit, but at least I'll get them done. I don't need to get the MMO FOMO. Don't know if you know what I mean with that MMO FOMO. Also, hi Normie, I hope you're doing well. I feel like there's a lot of pros cons to PF rating versus static rating. There is, yeah, because the pro for me doing it in PF, if I'm just gonna try, I don't have to clear the fight. I don't have to feel like I have to clear I don't have to clear the tier. I can just jump in and do a couple of savage fights and then be like, you know, I can do the other ones another time if I want to, and not feel like I have to do the whole tier. And I can do it on my own time, and that's kind of how I want to do it. If I even, you know, I might not even want to complete the tier. That's kind of where I'm at right now, because I have other plans, I have other things, I have other priorities right now. So yeah. Thank you, thanks Suki, I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back Tuesday for Tuesday at, I'm jumping between 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. I don't know which time. I think it's probably maybe 10 a.m. on Monday. Did I say Tuesday? I meant Monday. Bum, bum, bum. Da, da. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I just looked to see who is on to raid, possibly. Oh, we're gonna raid my wonderful friend Mike, who's doing level 98 MSQ. So if you want to watch someone experience the story for the first time, we got more people doing that. One of my good friends is doing that. So I'm gonna send my Twitch chat over there. If you're on YouTube and watching and want to watch someone react, we're going over on Twitch. You can come over there with us as well. But otherwise, I'll be live again on Monday at probably 10 a.m. just to give myself time to prog the fight. I was thinking 6 p.m., but I don't need to do it then. I'm gonna do it at 10 a.m. even though it might be harder for me to get people at that time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We have plenty of other stuff we can do in the meantime while we wait for a party to get together, and we can just hang out and chat and talk. That's what I love doing anyway, so we'll just do that. We can check out all the new stuff. I'm going to work on my housing furniture guide for 7.05. There's a few furniture items there. It shouldn't take me as long to finish that one because I already know where everything comes from. And I'll add in some stuff for the Moonfire Fair as well into that video, so you can see everything coming around this patch time and what's coming and all that jazz. All right, have a good night, y'all. I'm gonna raid Super Cali. I want to thank I forgot to thank them at the beginning of the stream, but I want to thank my Patreon subscribers with a special shout out to Kinar and Winning Zane. And be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch for more, and join my Discord community for all updates on what's happening in my channel, my life sometimes, just what's going on in terms of live streams, etc. But yeah, I'll be live again Monday, and then after that, I don't know my plans for the rest of next week. Might be a lot of early morning streams, like 10 a.m., but we're gonna see because my work schedule and just how things are gonna work out for the week after. So I have to plan ahead for how things are gonna, how I gotta figure all of that out. All right, y'all. All right, I will see y'all later. Have a great rest of your evening, and as always, good luck on your adventures, y'all.